All right, so the crypto market has seen quite a bit of volatility in the last 24 hours. We've seen the U.S. Federal Reserve come out and cut interest rates by 25 basis points. We've seen Jerome Powell come out and say, look, the Federal Reserve is not going to hold any Bitcoin, and this has caused a bit of a correction in the market. We've seen that Bitcoin had reached as high as $108,000 per coin, broke above all-time record highs, and has dropped back down to this key level right here of right around $100,000 per coin. So if we're looking at the daily charts today, Bitcoin's price hit just above $100,000 per coin, and on the daily time frame, I'm expecting that we are going to continue to retest this level for quite a bit, and as long as we hold above it, well, then I'm expecting that we're going to see a nice bounce back and start to rally towards record highs again. If we do break below it, well, then it's very likely that we'll start seeing a test of these lower levels right around this other support right here at around 91,500. But big news that has come out is that we have seen a couple of major launches take place, a few that I've personally invested in. One is called OneHub. OneHub is right around a $2.5 million market cap, and if we're looking at the project, it has around 2.1 thousand holders, and it launched earlier in the day. OneHub is followed by some of the biggest names in the crypto space, and they brand themselves as basically saying, look, AI technology has become available, but it's not accessible. And what they're doing is with OneHub AI, they're trying to change the game and unleash the full potential of today's AI technology. You can see that if you look on their website, it says one subscription, multiple AIs. They have a couple of core features. Some of these you could go ahead and click on features. They have their AI aggregator, they have AI workflows, and AI agent, and you could see, look, AI assistant, workflows, AI accessible AI, strong security, community driven. And so this is a project that I am extremely bullish on, because with their low market cap, that is why I have been involved in it, and I did actually get involved with it over on Seedify. That's a launch pad and a platform that helps incubate projects. So this is something that I think could easily do 10, 20, 30x returns, especially as we start to see the market bounce back and AI projects continue to rally. And next up is I want to talk about Charity Investment Fund, because this is a project that I've been following over on X for a little bit of time now. And if we're looking at the project, it's combining donations and investments, and it bridges the gap between financial investments and social impact. You can see if you look on their X, you go ahead and look over on their pin post. They're currently having a fair launch on Ping Sale starting December 18th, ending December 23rd. So depending on when you're watching this will, dictate whether it's already started or not yet. But the thing is about this fair launch is that you can see that 50% of all funds raised will be donated to renowned charities like WWF, UNICEF, and the Ukrainian Red Cross. 100% of tokens allocated to investors, and it says, look, your vote matters. Take part in our online poll to help decide where the donations go. So this is a project that if you go ahead and look over on Ping Sale is doing a lot specifically for the charity and investment space and combining blockchain technology with that. If you go ahead and look over on their website, they brand themselves as a digital donation platform and branding themselves as one of the very first cryptocurrency donation platforms where investment drives charitable impact and vice versa. So you can see all the details specifically about their project, but the token symbol is CHIF, and it's having its fair launch coming up on Ping Sale very soon. So I'm going to take advantage of this when it does come out, but we're going to see major centralized exchange listings later after they have a launch. We're going to see a lot of big plans coming out for this project, and I'm excited to see what is going on with it. On top of this, they already have their audit and all those checks, which you could just see on their Ping Sale. And next up is I want to go over what's going on with Ripple, because Ripple's RLUSD stablecoin is officially live. And if you go ahead and look on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, you could see that this project is officially live and available on a couple of different places. It's seen a couple $1 million in trading volume already. And if you go ahead and you can see it's mostly available just on Sologenic and Mercado Bitcoin. So a couple centralized exchanges, a couple decentralized exchanges. And so this is a major deal because with RLUSD, it's been a project that a lot of people have been following for quite a while. It's one of the, biggest projects for Ripple that they've been working on for a long time. And with RLUSD stablecoin, it's going to have a positive impact on XRP's price long term, because if we're looking at XRP, it's something that is very correlated to RLUSD, because the reason being is whenever someone makes a transaction with RLUSD, RLUSD, there's going to be small amounts of XRP that are going to be used to facilitate these transactions. And so because of this, we're going to continue to see XRP have positive price pressure over the next couple of years and really forever, as long as we continue to see Ripple's RLUSD gain more traction. Right now, if you're looking at the stablecoin market, like Tether, USDT, and USDC are the biggest ones, but if we can see RLUSD make a push higher, maybe break the top 100, maybe even top 50 in terms of market cap projects, well, RLUSD could contend with USDC, USDT, and this would in turn, mean there's a lot more XRP that is being used to facilitate these transactions, which means it'll help push XRP higher. Last two things I do want to go over is going to be with Bitcoin and institutions, because we have seen that over the last couple of weeks, institutions have poured over $5.5 billion into spot Bitcoin ETFs in just the first half of December. And according to reports, BlackRock managed iShares Bitcoin Trust, IBIT, led the way with around $4.6 billion of inflows through mid-December. Fidelity, FBTC, attracted over $975 million of inflows into their Bitcoin funds. And if we're looking all across the board, we've seen billions and billions of dollars pour into spot Bitcoin ETFs from institutions, and this is a very bullish sign for the overall market, and this is exactly what you want to see. So despite us seeing a bit of a sell-off take place, we're really continuing to see institutions double down on their positions, pour hundreds of millions and billions of dollars into crypto, and that's something that you really like to see long term. Next thing I want to go over, though, is going to be with Deutsche Bank, because another thing that's happening with Deutsche Bank is that Deutsche Bank is building its own L2 on Ethereum, and this is according to reports from Bloomberg. This is something that's very exciting as well, because while we're seeing institutions pour billions of dollars into spot Bitcoin ETFs, we're also seeing them develop other aspects of crypto, because Deutsche Bank is, one of the world's largest banks, and we're seeing that they're building their own L2 blockchain on Ethereum. That means that, look, we're not just seeing institutions facilitate transactions and buy Bitcoin, but we're also seeing them start to get more and more involved in the space, get more involved with the technology, and that would be something that, again, is extremely, extremely exciting. Last thing I do want to go over is going to be with Moth, because Moth is an altcoin that has taken a bit of a hit recently, and it's a project I still own around $10,000 of the token with. It's currently right around that $1.8 million market cap, and right now we're seeing that it's flirting with this key support level of right around 0.0018. I'd like to see it bounce back and hold above this level, because we've continued to see pretty decent 24-hour volume. We've been continuing to see it hold pretty nicely in terms of number of holders and market cap, but I'd really like to see it hold very strong off of this level, bounce higher, and start rallying back towards that 0.0024 per token range. So right now there's a lot of things going on in the market, and when we're seeing a bit of a price correction happen, these are usually the best times to accumulate and buy more and double down on your position. So that's exactly what I've been doing, because it's not every day that you start to see 5, 10, 15% losses, and that's usually the time that I personally am liking to buy projects.